comes to mind?
Sir.
Thanks, man. Give me a little more.
Why is he staring at the shot?
Like, how would you describe this person if you met him? How's he seem?
Jesus.
Like what his sister could see.
Like a very simple guy.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So very simple, like kind of like the side of I-40, kind of like not like in a dress polo, but like
In those tents by Gibbons.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, Sid.
I can see him being an opener for like that bar or something.
Yes. It's terrifying.
I didn't hear what you said.
No,
He looks
that bar
like a
opens
Christian
for
thirst
not
traps.
that big.
Those exist and it's terrifying.
You know, you might feel like a farmer's market.
guy who opens to the Christian singers, but like they do it with them, not actual.
I feel like he's the kind of guy to be like to sit down and just like open his Bible to a random page and then highlight a random verse and post it on a story.
Just have a guy go around with just a robe all day and have the Bible.
Organic food only.
Great overview.
He picks his own food.
Say, if you're asking something controversial, what do you say?
Would you like to be saved? Something like that.
I was thinking, like, be excellent to your children.
No. Like he asked if he wanted
Yeah,
to be
Michelle
saved.
did not get that.
If he said something, if he said something political and you asked him, he'd say, "Are you sure?"
I feel like he'd be the kind of person to give you a metaphor when you ask him a question. Something goes
He's
wrong.
that person to know every single riddle.
It looks like he's like straight out like the army or
And
something.
you're not sure if it's actually wise or if it's just BS.
No, yeah, he's the person to know every riddle possible. Like really.
Yeah.
Like smart, nice,
Taller too.
So,
looks like a short game.
bringing it together. So, this is the pain of Jesus. By Richard Hook. And, yeah, it looks like a super guy. Now, this is obviously only one painting, one interpretation, so it's not going to give us the full idea of Jesus. So, here's a few others. Like, what comes to mind?
Shepherd.
Yeah, he works. He totally has made a few. And
For setting up.
that's just
That's
entire
crazy.
life. He just hasn't found a wife.
That's crazy.
RV's land driver.
Yeah, he's thinking about Euro. Euro.
He's really nice.
Okay, moving on.
Euro.
So,
He looks like a tax collector from that time.
he's literally cleansing the temple of light.
So it looks like he's a dire taxes, but it's someone.
That's a whip.
Oh, America's
It's a whip.
Yeah, he whipped people.
Yeah, he didn't draw that very well, but whatever.
America's 1800s.
Hey, you point seven.
He looks like he's confused by his sin that's occurring in the temple.
God bless.
Why should I look in the other way? Like the man right here behind you.
The guy that left.
He's
Yeah.
like, I think that's not part of it.
Trying to.
No, look at the guy in the front right. Like, where's he looking? He's looking
Wait,
like
this guy?
Yeah, he's looking to the guy looking
No, he's
away.
looking at him. It's like,
He's like, what is
Why is there a
he
kid?
doing?
It's like that poor kid right there.
okay, let's keep going.
Oh no.
Is that Jesus?
Okay, what is Jesus?
Yeah,
No,
so
the one in the back. One in the
this
back.
is
That's
yeah.
Pontius Pilate.
this is Jesus before
This
Pilate.
is my favorite one, actually. I really like this one.
Thank you. Yeah,
Why
I
is
did
it-
draw.
I was like,
Yeah.
Hold on, why is there just the shadow of Pilate's head? Like, it's just the head.
Where's his arm?
The shadow's on the floor, not the wall. I don't know where.
Oh, big poop.
Guys, what words come to mind about Jesus in this?
Very dark and shadowy.
He seems like the guy who comes out of like the alleyways. Who's like,
It's the quiet kid having a talk with the teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
solemn.
you seem like
Mysterious.
Like
No, he's
he's
like
ready
black
for
or
the
What was that?
He seems like he either just got out of bed or he was just on a crazy trip and it's just
he
like
seems like he was just
I've
camping.
hung with things.
Yeah.
Oh! What is going on here?
Seems like
And this is getting a little
Was
personal.
he getting tattooed?
I
The
said
guy's-
none of this came
The
out.
guy's doing drugs and he's trying to stop him. Come on.
Why are you doing a tattoo on
he's
you?
getting tatted.
Oh, I
That's
thought-
a needle.
I
He's
thought
getting
it was
tatted
funny
up.
himself.
No, because the other guy looked tatted up, and then there's like
No, Jesus has a tat. Look, Jesus has a tat.
That's not Jesus. That's the other. No.
whose arm is whose?
That's Jesus.
Exactly.
I've seen 3 arms.
No, that has to be Jesus' arm, right?
No. It's got a white sleeve on it, y'all. No.
Exactly. It's Jesus' arm.
Why is there a
he's
handprint?
feeling his
Why is there a
forehead. He's
handprint?
taking his
Thank
burden
you.
on forehead. See the
He's feeling
metaphor.
the
Where
pain.
is your arm? Shut your
with this.
Guys,
Yeah, look at the handprint. Look at the handprint on the left.
He has 21 in blackjack.
He said.
He does.
Maybe it's 20.
So how, guys, how would you describe Jesus though in this one?
Not
Suffering.
Jesus. That's not Jesus.
Like what?
That's not Jesus.
The devil
This one's
entering his
on?
soul.
That's not Jesus. That's
because
That's
that's
the
not.
to Jesus. That's the
That is not
That's
Jesus.
just egg.
He's not the one taking the drugs.
Or something. Wait.
What's coming out of that guy's mouth? It's like growing up.
That's his otter.
That's
I can't remember
That's
this.
no, it's a
No.
trinket.
This guy,
What?
is it heroin? I guess he's doing
It's
that.
heroin.
Yeah. But the whole thing is you tie in the strap, you inject it, and you release it sort of rushes. And Jesus is there feeling the pain with him.
You should
Being
know
like,
this.
no, don't do it. Y'all
Okay,
do not
well,
look
he's
at
an
hard.
addict, so of course he's not gonna do it perfectly like we do.
Moving on.
Should he do that?
Aww.
Feel more based. What words come to mind?
Looks like they just want to pick it up.
What?
It's like cute.
I'll take that down.
I think he's kidnapping.
Stop it.
Stop it. It's just a guy and a girl alone in the woods. Going for a walk. No, they're going for a walk and they're having a decent conversation.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
Also looks like he made Christian thirst traps.
He seems like a painter almost.
Why are his eyes green?
Yeah, it's like
Because they are
vibe,
you know,
like
so
an artist. I feel like if you were like a priest and I were doing a confession with him, like I would walk in and be like,
He looks like an actor in the
and then I would like walk out like sobbing and in tears for some
Yeah,
reason. Like
he seems like one of those actors here for
this is
Shakespeare.
just how I see it.
Wait, what?
Like the actors from Shakespeare. Like just told
Oh my
straight.
God.
Just pull someone
Like that guy
I
from
want
the
to know what he does with his hair because it's different. It's like
Also, for history, the person who drew this is like how she saw him in a dream. But anyways.
this is like old royalty.
Give
Oh,
him
it's
the
Portuguese.
reins.
Okay, that makes sense.
Does anybody know where this is? I know some of you do.
Yeah.
Kind of. So this is, it's actually,
This is
is it a painting or is it a
Does it
mosaic?
say Peter Basilica?
Yeah,
So this is a
that's-
mosaic in the basilica.
Yeah, I was
Did you
right.
see?
I was there.
Yeah. So this is the one, you know, at the very far end.
I don't know. I was just
And I forget the exact title. My friend always calls it "Here's Jesus," because he's not smiling. He's
He's like fired.
it's the end times. and
He just got the Holy
He's got what?
You got good aesthetic.
Oh yes.
Look at his biceps.
Full chest.
I'll trust him with my
Hey, Bill.
camera to take a photo of him.
I let him spot me in the gym.
No.
I let him tell me.
I don't know if anybody saw this. This was like trending.
That's Donald Trump.
Is that Gandhi, Donald Trump, and Biden?
It's no. It's a prisoner. It's a prisoner Trump and Biden.
I look
Where's
Trump.
the cigarette?
So I kind of.
This Trump cigarette.
You what?
That's why we gotta bring politics technically.
That's why I put them both there. But what?
No, there's no. I feel like.
Well, what words? They can't flop. What words come to mind?
Just
Yeah.
Lana, you too.
I just think of the
It's like washing two prisoners' feet.
Think of the what?
I just think of the last stuff.
Yes.
Just add advice, no matter who it is. Why does it say salt and gold?
That's the artist for page, whatever you call it.
Salt and gold. No matter who it is.
And it is my favorite.
I like that one. Oh, it's like he's reaching in the water to grab and pull you out. So
Like Peter when
Yeah.
he like dabbed against something and fell in the water.
Exactly.
yeah, because he didn't believe.
Oh yeah, it's Jesus walking on the water.
He saved Peter because Peter didn't believe.
The what?
You got distracted.
Peter almost drowned.
Yeah, because he took his eyes off God. He focused on the waves. So,
That's kind of cool.
but as we've seen, like even all these paintings are limiting to like who Jesus actually is. So, Abby, if you were to describe yourself with one or two words, what would it be?
A lot of words I could use to describe myself.
Exactly.
I don't know if I can narrow it down. to
Exactly.
maybe loud and
But does loud encapsulate all of it?
probably cocky. I'm being completely honest.
But does that describe the fullness of you? The answer is no, Abby.
No.
It's not.
Right. It's more than
So-
my cocky word.
Exactly. So, and it's the same with Jesus. Like, there's so many words to describe, but there actually is one that describes him fully. Do you know what it is?
Love.
Wait, there's one
Son
more.
of God, holy.
Jesus?
It's Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Because
Wait,
you
now
know,
we're coming up with words to describe this.
What?
Now we're coming up with words to describe
we
this.
were, but there's also one word that
Describe
encapsulates them all. Because you know what Jesus means.
Jesus?
No,
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh wait, there is a meaning part. I don't remember that.
I said holy.
it means God saves.
Oh, okay.
And so everything else, everything else we've said before, some of the ones we've said before based on the results. Like, all of those are encapsulated under this. Because because he's always like bold, kind, protective healer that all derives from God's love for us. And he sent Jesus to save us, so there's nothing Jesus won't do to accomplish that. That's why he reaches down into the waters to save us. And that's why the portrayal of him as just a chill guy is not just minimal, but it's insulting. He's not, Surfer Jesus at the beginning is not going to rock the boat. He's not going to make you uncomfortable. That's not the real Jesus from that.
You said which one?
What is your impression of Jesus? Like based on this?
What?
It's a very big diversity advocate.
Yes.
A little bit
Unironically.
of salt, a little bit.
Unironically, yes. But like, is he gentle?
No.
Yeah. What?
I hear yes, I hear no. Explain.
He called the guy over just by his name when he got to him. It was like he wasn't very like, oh,
He's
you need to come
confident.
now. He was
He's
just like, oh,
confident.
there it is.
But I think he was saying
Of course.
when he was like, get used to it, right? Like he's not just gonna be.
Yeah, Peter.
He's not forcing him. He's just letting him know you're not gonna do this the way everyone else does.
He's gonna be kind, but he's gonna accomplish his mission first. He's confident. He's kind of like he's got priorities. And be gentle. Yeah.
God, so he's confident in that.
Hey.
So yes, like as we saw, like Jesus was calm, but I wouldn't say he was chill. You know, he was bold, he was confident, but while also not being aggressive.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, exactly. We saw him being
And
welcoming.
he knew it was gonna happen.
I love
Well,
Jesus. Portrayal of Jesus.
I know it's great.
Wasn't he like the guy who did it was like was he like on the cross for like another person like
Oh, that's the guy that played Compassion. He got struck by lightning like 5 times, and he was told that he wasn't supposed to continue because he had a lot of like really bad health issues associated with it. And he was like, no, I'm going to do it.
yeah, he was talking about he was also
Jesus
where he was like one of the side crosses.
So
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I say yeah, let's bring it back. We saw he was able to be welcoming without being passive, kind but also firm, especially when other people push back on him about stuff.
It's a great deal.
So yeah. Yes, literally. Just keep in mind, like, this guy is not, again, he's not passive. This is the guy who flipped tables in the temple. This is the guy who talked smack to the Pharisees. I didn't say coming to.
We got to see pieces in a wrap up.
And this is the guy who stood his ground when everyone else went to stone the adulterous woman. Which some of you may remember this from the lawyer hypocrite talk like a year ago.
One from like a well too.
Different one. But do we all know this story?
Yes.
So, you know, they're like, Moses said, just stone this woman. He's like,
How do y'all get
exactly.
Oh yeah.
But then what does he say to her at the end? Does he say, yeah, keep with the adultery, you're doing great?
You need to change. Come on, yeah. He encouraged her to change.
Right. He said, go and sin no more. So he doesn't want us
He doesn't
to
wanna
stay
help
the
us.
same.
He doesn't want to help us say the same. Let's help us and then we can change.
Is this one where he was like, whoever's without sin for the person?
Yeah.
Just make sure I'm correct.
I've seen the video of that show. I just watched it with that.
They haven't done it yet. Not this scene. I'm looking forward to it. So again, watering down Jesus to just a chill guy makes him at best a good role model. You know, another one in the world. Seems like another figurine in our collection we can maybe find room on the shelf between like Mother Teresa and Kanye. Exactly. Okay. But that's the thing, like we minimize him like that. You know, we treat him like he's another app on our phone that we use when we need it and then just stick in our pocket when we don't.
We need Kanye.
What?
We need Kanye.
Yeah.
No, we do not. Jesus, not Kanye. And Jesus doesn't come to find a nice little cozy spot in our lives. He comes to upend it and be the center of it.
Right.
And so how does being Catholic affect your lives? Like the way you live it day to day. Not going to mass, not coming here to like to talk about all the stuff in between. So does believing in Jesus affect the way you talk to people? Does it affect the media you consume? Books, movies, TV? Do you unironically ask yourself sometimes, what would Jesus do? And does knowing about Jesus give you hope in a world that's as messed up and deranged as ours is? Being Christian is not a casual endeavor. We worship God not because he's a genie that gives us everything he wants, but because he's God. He deserves every bit of praise and worship we can muster up for him. So when times are bad, do we curse him or do we run to him? I hope so. That's all right. Probably the hardest prayer for me is this verse from Psalm 34. I will bless the Lord at all times. Please meditate on that at some point.
What book is that? What book?
Psalms.
No, I mean what? Sorry. What? Is it KDB?
No. It's like the book of Psalms from the Bible.
No, I mean what? What? That specific verse? What? That is typed out.
Translation.
Translation. Yeah. What translation?
New American Bible? Or American Catholic Bible, whatever it is. Yeah. But at all times. Can we bring ourselves to praise him when things are bad? Through the pain, the anxiety, the depression, through heartbreak? I do too. I remember the first time I actually started focusing on this, like a friend. I focused on it, and then like shortly after, I had a friend in the mental hospital because she had nearly committed suicide. And I struggled to pray this. But it's a good reminder that Jesus doesn't help us avoid the storms. He's there to help get us through them. And he's definitely going to party a lot harder with you afterwards when you make it than Surfer Jesus is. Surfer Jesus isn't going to help us, but this guy will.
I feel like he's awesome.